Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the T57 Heavy Tank. It's a Tier 10 American heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn of Redshire, and this one is under the command of Incoming of Net. Well, this player has been featured on many channels, not just ours, Jingles too. He's featured Incoming, and he always has some really great replays, and this one is a good one, so yep, hold on to your horses. It's a 4-shot autoloader with a oscillating turret. It's got a 120mm main gun capable of doing 400 alpha with standard AP and 258mm of pen with standard. With the premium rounds, the heat rounds, it'll do 340mm. So as I said, 4 shots, and there's a 2-second intra-clip reload, and then of course you've got a very long reload, 23.97 seconds for those 4 rounds, but most players can actually reduce that. Now you can see it's got the interesting style, like a shark, and of course it does have weak spots, which are actually below that jawline. The cheeks of the T57 Heavy are fairly weak, but Incoming's decided to do something very practical. It's actually going up this corner, which can work because he does have 8 degrees of gun depression, and he can use that gun depression to get shots on the enemy. Normally people knock the trees down, but that gives away the that you'll hear straight away. Now there is one Arty on the enemy team. It's a Batjat 155-58, which is the Tier 10 3-shot autoloader rubber, 155mm shells, but I think he can survive that so long as he doesn't get focused. Problem is, he might get focused. That's the enemy Arty firing, so 1 shot's already outbound. You can normally count the shells going out. You can hear the rumble in the distance. Okay, the enemy's made their way through. Not yet, not yet. He's waiting for it. In fact, he's loaded the heat rounds instead by preference. As the first one, the enemy went down. He gets one into the side of the Jaeger, who suddenly realizes, oh my gun, T57 on my side, and there's all 4 shots gone. He's into reload. So 22.44 is the standard reload for Incoming. So he's actually shaved 2 seconds off the reload time. Well, 1.5 to be precise. Okay, he's got some more enemies turning up. Say they've got rid of 2. Some pretty big ones at that. The Viz-55 and a Jaeger. Who's next? Well, they've got another Jaeger around the corner. And they've got a Minotauro. And much closer is the Centurion Action 10. But really, he's handicapped because he can't use his gun depression. Oh, this one is trying to be a nuisance. He's got one in. He's got the second one in. Rather than fire, he actually holds back. Goes up again. Yep, gets the third one in. So he missed on 1, as far as I see it. But he got the others. And he's now racked up 2.5k, but Arty, yeah, I was expecting that. Landed right next door to him, but he didn't actually suffer any damage. In fact, well, I say that, but that probably won't be the case. Tries to get the Minotauro, doesn't get it. Go for the roof. Yeah, he's getting the roof. It's weaker armor on the roof. The guy's angling up, or angling down, which actually makes this roof easier to pen. It's a big mistake by any player with a Minotauro, because you've got good armor if you're face onto the enemy, but if you lift your rear up, it suddenly becomes worse, much worse. You're exposing your weak top armor. Now the enemy Arty did fire 1 round in this direction, 2nd round inbound very shortly, unless he fires it somewhere else. Well, it appears he has actually fired it somewhere else. Our Arty, by the way, is a T92 HMC, so he has slightly longer between reloads, but he does have much more punch when it comes to damage. And of course stun, that's very important. Okay, Viz-55, pumps 1, goes into the tracks. 2nd one goes in, 3rd goes in, 4th goes in. Wow! Now he has made a lot of damage on the enemy. It's now up to 4.5k, but I think his teammates are telling him, get into a position where you're defensive against that Minotauro. Oh, bounce one. And the Minotauro goes down. Now he just needs to protect his rear against that Vizfoot 55 coming around the corner. We're 2 down on the enemy at the moment. That's it. That's a good spot you see there, that little alcove where you can hide from the enemy. He's going to go on the offensive now. Look at all these wrecks he's caused. Hello, Miss Viz 55. It's us, you remember? We were the ones who were rearranging your suspension. Okay, now, it's pity that the Viz spotted him. Oh, got to reverse against the wreck. Oh, enemy Bosch. Okay, well, first shot didn't work. And now he's starting to worry. But he did get one in and got a fire. And one more shot to kill. Yes! Even the Bosch went down. But there's still 2 down on the enemy. And he's now accumulated 5.5k of damage and blocked 3,000 of actual damage from the Bosch. Wow. He did suffer 1 hit from the Bosch for 270, but that's minor. Really minor. And now that Viz 55 doesn't want to see him. Yeah, he's really worried. Got 1 in, took a round from the Viz, took another one. Oh, no, don't just do it more. Go for it, engine. Yes, got it. So, that is rather good, because now he's in a bonus position of 2 kills and he's got 6k of damage, which means he's potentially got the high caliber on the game. But he's down to just 3 on his team and there's 4 on the enemy team. Now, can he take out this guy ahead of him? It's AMX 13105. He's stalking our Progetto 65. I think he might have just killed our Arty, by the way. Not sure. Didn't see that go down. But the Progetto's doing his best to fend off that little light tank. Oh, no, he did that one. But that got him. That was perfect. They 2 separated and he had a clear view of the 13105 and he could take him. That means there's only 2 enemy left, an M60 and the FV215B183, which is the Death Star. And as far as we know, they're over by the castle, but I don't think that's probably the case. Okay, he's reloading and 4 shells ready to go. Oh, he took a round in the rear from the M60. Get into cover quick. Okay, he's changed direction. Took that one in the tracks. I don't think he minds it if it goes into the tracks. What he minds is if it gets the side. Well, he got 1 in it by return. It was a bit of a snap, but it worked. The enemy team have got 4k of damage, 4k of health left to them, but we've only got 1.5 between us. And so our teammate is actually just providing support now. The teammate, by the way, is the Jägeru, the Jagdpanzer E100. Okay. Okay, the Death Star is trying to get behind us. There's the M60, just the other side of the rock. He's trying to keep us spotted for the Death Star. Okay, gun depression, 8 degrees. Puts 1 in. Can't, it's over 8 degrees. Lower plate. Oh, we get 1 in. We get hit by the enemy Arty as well. Oh, he got the deal. The Batchat did manage to get a hit, but remember, he's a 3-shot autoloader. And here's the next one. Ow. That hurt. That was a good shot. 406 by the Batchat. Now, stay in cover just for the moment. Only 2 left. 2 on our side. Jägeru covering our south flank. Don't get spotted by the enemy. He's down to the south of us. Okay, go this way. Got the support from the Jägeru. Death Star will be probably trying to take him out. But, oh, and he does. But now it's our turn. Say hello to my little friend. And he gets the kill. And that means now he's got the advantage. If the, well, you could just see there's the shell landing behind him from the Batchat 155-58. but he's an autoloader. He could actually reload, well, if he had the shells. I think he just leave it on the 3 shells he's got. He should be able to take the guy out with just 2 shots. They are heat rounds, so it's going to be a bit extravagant, but he doesn't have any standard AP left for him, or HE for that matter. He really fought like a tiger in this one. 8,634 hit points of damage and 3.5 blocked. The team owe it all to him. The Jaeger did go down, but there was not a lot he could do. That Death Star was going to get him. Tree just went down. The tree went down over there. We know where he is. Incoming knows where he is as well. He said, actually, you saved my bacon, and the Jaeger is saying, nice carry. But he just got spotted again, just briefly as he went past that gap. I don't believe the Batchat will try to blind fire him or anything. He needs those 3 shots. Okay, he's going to try and come in using the tree for cover. Got plenty of time. Doesn't need to rush it. Ideally, he needs to catch that guy unawares till it's too late. I think he's playing with him, actually. That Batchat player is going to be bricking it, but if you know what I mean. But he is an Arty player, and he's got to tier 10, so he should know how to handle his machine. Let's see what he manages to do next. View range on the Batchat 155-58 is 280 meters, so he's not going to get much warning. That compares to the 400 meters view range that this vehicle has. Now, if the Batchat is at the other end of the copse, waiting for somebody to appear at the front of it, and he doesn't know which direction we're coming in, he's going to get a bit of a surprise when suddenly we appear behind him. But he has to make those last few yards to the copse really quick. He's got to get in there as quickly as he can. Sorry, we're getting a bit of lag here on the server. But he wants to get in quick, because otherwise he will get spotted, and the guy will turn his turret as fast as he can, but it might be too late for him. Decided to come in right in the middle. Now, is he here? Is he still in here? Yes, he is! First shot in! Second shot wins the game! And it's all over. He fires the last round. And that's guns up. He's won. Here's the end of battle results. And that was the first ace tanker for incoming of nets in the T57 Heavy. You can tell it's his first one because he's got scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time, so congratulations. You've broken your duck. You now have an ace tanker, and now you can go on and 3-mark this beast and have a bit of fun. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a shellproof for blocking more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a duelist for taking down 2 guys who damaged him, or 2 players who damaged him, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, in fact he got 11, a hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks or more, and on top of that he picked up battle hero medals. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, the last one was the Batchat, that was his 6th, and on top of all that he got a steel wall for blocking the most damage in that game overall, and considering he almost blocked an entire clip of Foss shells, that's pretty good going. His win rate in the game, 15,866, which is super unicum and a lot more, and he did carry a tier 10 game. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that the highest damage in the game was 9,084 hit points. The second highest only had 5,622, and that was the Jaeger on his team, the guy who actually was his second to last partner in the battle. Of course, he got taken out by the Death Star, but then the Death Star got taken out by him moments later. When it came to the third highest damage, that was the M60 on the enemy team. He got a Confederate and 4,737 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, we can see the highest number was incoming with 6 kills. 3 kills went to the Jaeger on his own team and also to the Death Star on the enemy team. And 2 kills went to the Hurry 3 on his own team and 3 members of the enemy team, their M60, their Object 140, and their Object 430U. When it came to, oh, by the way, the M60 got a Confederate out of that. And when it came to base XP, he's got that one too. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,522 base experience points goes for incoming. 1,012 went to the Jaeger, and 894 went to the Progetto 65, who also got a tank sniper. And he put up a pretty valiant fight again against that AMX 13105, who should have been running rings around him, but he managed to defend himself for a while. Let's have a look at the detail. 36 shots fired. Well, all of his ammo gone. Yes, the vehicle only carries 36 rounds, so he only had 1 spare. And, of course, he blew that one into the air. So he emptied the magazine right at the end. 28 direct hits on the enemy, 25 penetrations, none splashed. 9,084 hit points of damage, of which 428 were done at more than 300 meters. So not much damage done at long range. And I'm wondering if it was the Jaeger that was the long range shot. I'm not sure. It may have been the M60. He received 12 hits from the enemy, but only 5 of them actually penetrated. 7 non-penetrations, 3,440 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 6. And on a premium account, he actually made a profit, even with the premium ammo, of 17,340 credits. And on top of all that, he got 5,708 experience points altogether. Wow, what a game that was. Even the Jaeger was congratulating him at the end for a job well done. I wouldn't be surprised if Jingles did this video as well. I'd be pleased if he did, because it is quite an achievement by incoming. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.